Quality proteins aren't just for special occasions. With Omaha Steaks, you get unbeatable flavor and value delivered right to your door. They have an unmatched selection of perfectly portioned proteins, including USDA-certified tender steaks, burgers, chicken, pork, seafood, and more. All flash frozen at their moment of peak quality. Then quickly delivered to your door in a dependable cooler. So a great dinner is just minutes away. From Taco Tuesday to a weekend feast. Omaha Steaks practically invented meat delivery, and they've been perfecting the art of premium proteins for over 100 years. With their 100% satisfaction guarantee, you can order with complete confidence. Taste the Omaha Steaks difference, a better, more convenient way to buy proteins. Start getting flavorful proteins delivered today. Visit omahasteaks.com and get $35 off with promo code AUDIO at checkout. That's omahasteaks.com, code AUDIO. Terms apply. See site for details.
Access to affordable credit helps me pay my employees, but I don't really need it.
Inflation is killing me. But who cares? Big retailers are making record profits. That's why we support the Durbin Marshall credit card bill.
See? Banks and credit unions help small businesses make payroll. This bill would cut the vital resources they need,
while increasing megastore profits. They deserve it, don't they?
Tell Congress, stop the Durbin Marshall money grab for corporate megastores.
Paid for by the Electronic Payments Coalition.
All right, we move on, Craig, to your New York Giants. And because you're representing for the team and wearing your Giants hoodie, you can have the first crack at telling us how the Giants are going to use this draft to lift the Lombardi.
Oh, God. Talk about a team who has holes all over the place and needs multiple first-round picks. Pick 5 is such a premium position, and I've just got nightmares from previous drafts where we've tried to take players at this position and it just hasn't worked out. You get flashbacks to the Saquon Barkley year, and a lot of people are terrified at the fact of the Giants taking Jeremiah Love at pick 5 because of the Barkley effect. But I think there's a big difference when the offensive line now is competent and not Eric Flowers, Jerry, Brett Jones, Hernandez, and Solder. It's a lot better than that. And also we have the quarterback that is a rookie ascending quarterback, not Eli towards the end of him being Eli. I think this is a very different prospect, which is why I think I can find it a little bit more palatable to have Love there. You've then got Sonny Styles, who would be a massive upgrade on Micah McFadden next to Tremaine Edmonds. You've got Caleb Downs, who would instantly be an upgrade on Javon Holland and Tyler Nubin. You've got Carnell Tate, who would help the neighbours conundrum of whether he's going to be ready. You could argue cases for cornerback of the lane. Take your pick. It's an absolute smorgasbord of Giants here that you could go for, any which way. And I'm still struggling to try and figure out what to do. And there's still a little bit of me that thinks trade back and pick up a third and a potential another first, because there are teams out there who are going to be hungry for this pick.
And I can see the logic in doing that, Ciaran Boyle, if that's what you wanted to do. But it's the start of the John Harbaugh era, and a lot of people are looking to the Giants. The fan base are looking to the Giants to make a statement with this pick.
Yes, and the Giants have always picked fairly high in the last 10 years, but this year feels different. I think it might be the quality of the players that are available and the positions that they need. I've said I'd be fine with any of Downs, Reese, Styles, Love. I'd be fine with any of those. I'm not going to nitpick any of those picks. Harbaugh says, pick the best available player. I gotta think though they're going to lean towards Styles. I mean, he blew that last week of February with the combine. Sonny Styles owned that combine. I was taking videos and stills and sending the group chat. You got to watch just to believe the fluidity of motion. It's amazing to see him, a huge guy with that frame just gliding across the field. No kind of jerk.
That vertical seemed to send the hearts a fluttering. Like anybody I heard talking about it who witnessed that and had a front row seat for that, they were like, "Oh my goodness!"
Yeah, I know. And he literally owned the entire combine. The linebacker crew was the class of the combine, but he was head and shoulders above everybody. So I have to think that, and as we get closer to the draft, it looks more and more like that's where they're headed to. And it's a huge need for the Giants. I mean, I know we picked up Edmonds, but I mean, Micah McFadden, I mean, a little lightweight for a linebacker, so they desperately need help. It was a huge, huge issue last year, especially when McFadden went down. But I think that's probably the main need for the Giants right now, and I think they're going to, I can see them doing that. Saying that, however, I mean, if they decide to go Love at 5, I would not be against it. I think that would, ignite the fan base, and it would be a hugely positive move for fans. I think they would love it.
I'm going to name your combo, your backfield combo. If they go for Love, it'll be Love Scat.
Love Scat. Love Scat. No one will get that old Cure reference except me and you, Gunner. But I mean, I'm not sure if that'll happen. They got Pat Ricard. I mean, if you've seen pictures of Ricard and Scatabo working out, I mean, geez, that's a hell of a backfield right there in itself. I mean, they could pick up a running back down the line So I would love to get Love, but again, like Craig said, it's not a massive need. I think Styles, if he's there at 5, which he probably will be, the way things are falling right now, it's got to be the pick. The linebacker core is in dire need of help. And again, there's also chatter about Thibodeau getting moved along, so that might open up a couple of draft picks as well. I mean, a defense that was absolutely abysmal last year. I mean, everyone's just ran up and down this team. So I have to think Styles.
Brian, premium pick, the logic is you make that pay with a premium position, which suggests edge rusher, wide receiver, or one of those needs are addressed at this level.
Yeah, but if you look at the trends of John Harbaugh in his time in Baltimore with Eric DeCosta, he tends to always look to find the safety, the linebacker. That seems to be a position of, you say a premium pick, but it seems to be a very valuable pick for Baltimore. It's a very successful trend in which they've done over the course of the last few years in terms of bringing in players there, which makes you kind of think that's in which the area they will go to. Another wrinkle, John Harbaugh discusses smash mouth football. We've seen it in Baltimore. They brought in Derrick Henry, probably at the back end of his career for that type of play, which it strikes you to think, it leads you to think, then it would be Love if he's there. I think ultimately, Conor, it's going to come down to what Tennessee do it for. I know we've already done our AFC South, but Salah's the head coach there. I think he'll be desperate to get a Sonny Styles in or Downs, and then that may lead to the Giants taking Love because Styles is not there. My gut says they will take Sonny Styles as well. I think he will. He said as well very early on in the process that the Giants couldn't stop the run last year. Well, if Sonny Styles come in, you would imagine he's one of the key players there that can help correct that issue. Second round, because again, let's not forget they're picking very early in the second round again. I know Craig's alluded to the offensive line being in a much more solidified position now than they were back in the day when Saquon Barkley was selected, but I do think they need help there. I think offensive line in the second round, if they get who they want defensively at 5, the offensive line has to be the selection in the second round. There's no third round pick this year, Conor, so I think once you hit fourth round, it's the best player available. I think it's going to be a very interesting one. It's going to be an exciting moment come draft night as to what the Giants will do, because I'd love to see Love there, but I want to take away the emotional aspect as a fan and realise that the most practical thing to do, bearing in mind how bad this defence was last year, was to take Sonny Styles at 5.
All right, well, boxing fans will tell you that Styles make fights. Will the Giants win the fight to get Styles? We shall see in 10 days' time.
Quality proteins aren't just for special occasions. With Omaha Steaks, you get unbeatable flavor and value delivered right to your door. They have an unmatched selection of perfectly portioned proteins, including USDA-certified tender steaks, burgers, chicken, pork, seafood, and more. All flash frozen at their moment of peak quality, then quickly delivered to your door in a dependable cooler. So a great dinner is just minutes away. From Taco Tuesday to a weekend feast, Omaha Steaks practically invented meat delivery, and they've been perfecting the art of premium proteins for over 100 years. With their 100% satisfaction guarantee, you can order with complete confidence. Taste the Omaha Steaks difference, a better, more convenient way to buy proteins. Start getting flavorful proteins delivered today. Visit omahasteaks.com and get $35 off with promo code AUDIO at checkout. That's omahasteaks.com, code AUDIO. Terms apply. See site for details.